Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Blue. Last time we beat the Elite Four, and I'm gonna play the SNES, and okay, it's time to go, let's go. So we beat the game, basically. Let's see if Mom has anything new to say. Jed, you should take a quick okay, no, nothing to say. So here's the thing, there's a little bit of post-game content in this, and I'll be showing basically all of it today. It's not a lot. It's just one optional dungeon that you can go to in Cerulean City. Now to go there, you're going to need Surf, you're probably going to need Strength. I forget, like I haven't, been there in a long time. There's a lot of cool Pokemon in here. There's some rare Pokemon that you can only catch in here and in the Safari Zone, which, who wants to catch Pokemon in the Safari Zone? I sure don't. But for this, we're going to withdraw all the Pokeballs that we have. That is to say, we're going to withdraw the Master Ball. The Master Ball! Yeah, that's hardcore. Do you have any other Pokeballs? I'm not that worried about catching other Pokemon, but yeah. The Master Ball catches any Pokemon without fail, and there's one Pokemon whose catch rate is so low that it's pretty much impossible to catch without the Master Ball. Like, you could, but it would take longer than, remember Articuno? How long it took me to catch Articuno? Ugh, it would take so much longer than even that. So what we're gonna do is you go across the Nugget Bridge, something just exploded outside. Yeah, I don't know, outside recently there have been people setting off fireworks, all the time. 5 max repel should be enough. People setting off fireworks all the time, and I have no idea, why. They do it at random times in the day, sometimes at night, but a lot of times in just the middle of the day. It's evening by now, but, we'll always sitting there at, 2 o'clock, and before, if you would have come here, there would be a guy standing there, and the cave would have given him an afro, but now let's go into, I forget what the cave is called. Well, the title of the episode is gonna be whatever this cave is called. And there are high-level Pokemon in here, high enough that, we don't avoid them all even though we have a repel, which means I might just, I don't know. But there aren't any trainers in here, so you can, I don't know, I forget what this cave is called. Cerulean Cave. Yeah, that's what it is. It's totally original name, you guys. But yeah, you can avoid everything if you have a high enough level Pokemon and repel. We could put Vintorice up front and avoid all the Pokemon. If I'm running low on time, I'll do that. But, I'm not overly concerned with this. And, it's a fairly straightforward cave, I guess. But, it's not there's enough here to give us, some time to explore. Okay. Was that an Electrode, or did I... Okay, I just ran into something as I was walking on the tile. Gotcha. But anyway, yeah. So today what I'd like to talk about, besides, what I'm doing here, is, we're wrapping up Pokemon Blue, and I have a few things I need to say to you guys, and a few things I need to ask of you. First of all, I'd like to announce, the next few things I'm going to do. The next game I'm going to play, other than I'm probably going to start playing Cave Story again, okay, we don't want to go here yet. This is the next stage. Or do we want to go here? Whatever. We'll just explore around. I'm not that worried if I don't get all of this cave, because it's a big place, and really, we're pretty much done with the game anyway. There's really, like I said, there are no more challenges, except for, these wild Pokemon and fighting the Elite Four again and stuff like that. Or, if you want to battle other people. Wow, holy crap. That was amazing. Dodrio, by the way, originally I was thinking of having a Dodrio instead of Fearow, but you can't catch one until you get to Fuchsia City, so I wasn't gonna wait around that long. That's ridiculous. Let's heal up, Onibee. Actually, well, let's see some more wild Pokemon here, because there are a lot of different wild Pokemon in this cave. And, I want to show some of them off, if we see some, the cool ones. There's a lot of just random treasures here. Nothing you haven't seen before, just some of the best stuff, Macrofives and all that stuff. Okay, we've already seen you, Venomoth, seriously. Anyway, I do want to play Cave Story more. The thing is, I've never actually beaten Cave Story, and so that could be hard. But the next gameplay thing that I want to do is I want to do Let's Play Worms World Party. Is it World Party? I think it is. Let's Play Worms. I used to play it all the time on my Game Boy Advance back in high school, and it's a fun little game. If you've ever played anything in the Worm series, you know what it is. It's basically a bunch of little worms beating the crap out of each other. And what I want to do for Worms is each episode I want to have a guest come in and talk with me so that we have something, to do. They won't be able to play the game, but they'll be able to see. I've figured out that I can do screen sharing and do the screen capture software and record it all at once and do Skype without overloading my computer, if those are the only things I'm running. I've tested it a little bit before, and I want to do it with basically, like people I talk to on Skype regularly, like my friend Alex or Ino or something like that, and new people, people who watch this or people who don't, whatever. The thing is, this Dodrio is so fast, it might crit us, and if it crits us, we're dead. Okay, didn't crit us. Yeah, here's the thing, when you start running into faster Pokemon, you have to worry that they'll have powerful attacks that can one-hit KO you. Just because they have really strong attacks and they have high speed. That's the thing, speed is key in this game. Speed is the stat to rule all. I might just stick Venturice in front, because now we're starting to run into repeats of Pokemon. And because really, this is, I don't want to spend all day in here. Anyway, if you guys want to be in one of the Let's Play Worms things, message me either on here, on Twitter, on Tumblr, basically any social network. Just message me, and I'll tell you my Skype. I don't want to just say it publicly, because then I don't want spam people coming like, hey, let me be your friend and bug you all the time on Skype. I'm sure you won't. I'd freely add anyone on Skype who asked me to, but I just don't want to risk getting trolls or something. No one wants that. I don't want to be poisoned. I definitely don't want a psychic attack hitting me. Garg. Garg. Stephen Gerard. Yeah, that was a pun. Yeah, you like that pun. You can run into Hypno here, all sorts of Pokemon. I think you can even run into Chanseys and Ditto. And those are some really cool Pokemon. So that's kind of why I wanted to, keep my stuff open. But yeah, message me on anything and tell me your Skype, or I'll tell you my Skype, and we can. You know what? I'm just gonna stick Venturice in front, because whatever. Oh, that's where it just came from. But yeah, and then through Skype we can do the video sharing and the. Oh, really? Is that the end of the cave already? I think. Wow. If so, this cave's a lot shorter than I thought. I mean, it's not linear is the thing. This cave is the least linear cave in the game, which is cool because, final area, and you get all these cool things to explore. Is this where it is? Oh no. I'm just coming back to the same place I was before. Well, and I thought it was at the end. Yeah, the flashing is because Onivi's dying, but I don't really care that much because, like I said, there's not trainers to challenge you here. I can just run away or repel from anything in here. Speaking of which, item, max repel. But yeah, so that's the next thing I want to do is Worms with guest stars. Kind of let you guys participate, because the thing about this gameplay channel is, although I've had some people find this gameplay channel and just watch the gameplay channel, I forget the usernames. But, and I probably butcher them anyway, but, mostly dudes, because, mostly dudes watch Let's Plays. I don't know why. Let's Plays are... Well, there are some really bad Let's Plays out there, but I don't think mine are. Hopefully. Wow, that was a dead end. And there's a Pokemon that's super high level. A Marowak! Wow, that's cool. Marowak sprite. Just not a big fan of it. So I guess you can counter... See how high... I think you can counter Pokemon in the level, 60s. Further on in the cave. So eventually we're not going to be able to avoid them anyway, but I want to do the cave all in one go, and then maybe do another episode off this to show off the power of a specific Pokemon. But yeah, basically I'm doing this episode. I'll do another episode on Thursday before I go to the airport to go to VidCon, and then this series is done. And then I want to, do the Worms thing. So let me know if you like that. There have been suggestions for other games, but definitely the game I'm going to do after Worms is, drumroll please, was that the noise of a drumroll? I'm sure it was. Oh, a Raichu, cool, cool. Yeah, Pikachu's evolution, wow, level 53. Vintorice leveled up and still we're catching, yeah, Slash is going to take care of it though, I guarantee a crit. Yes, but didn't, wow, that's amazing to me, because Raichu's not the highest defense. Whatever. You know, I guess since it's the same level as us, and, you know, we're in the last cave, I guess I can't expect to one-hit everything. I mean, the Marowak probably wouldn't have one-hitted either, because Marowak's got high defense, but, you know, like, still, you see how powerful Slash is. Always gonna go first with that high, speed. Always gonna crit with that high speed. It's just amazing how good that attack gets. In this game particularly, not really in the other games. Let's explore around on here some more, because, yeah, there's other places to go. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I know where to go. But yeah, next game I want to play is Pokemon Crystal. That's right, I'm going to keep... Basically what I'm going to do is kind of alternate non-Pokemon games and Pokemon games. You know, I'll play Pokemon Blue, and I'll play Cave Story, and the relatively short Worm series. So I'm just going to do the campaign and do one of the teams up to, like, the master level. Oh, Onibee fainted. Oh, poor Onibee. Uh-oh. Do we have anywhere else to go? Crap. I might have just gotten lost. Because this is exactly where we were before. Maybe I should have taken one of those earlier ladders. That's probably what I needed to do. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I think this is the right way to go. That's the general plan. General plan? Sorry, I had to salute. Is I want to do Crystal next. So what I want to know from you guys who already watched my Pokemon thing is, oh, look, there's a Chansey. Very rare Pokemon. Very fragile, too, but very high HP. I want to see if I can catch it, just because it's a treat to catch a Chansey. Very low attack, though. Look, this isn't going to do anything. Yeah, look at that attack. Very low attack and very low defense, but super high HP, and decent special. In later games, it gets very good special attack. Or, not special attack, special defense. Oh, good, and now it's Evade Rose, so we can't ever hit it with anything. But, not sure if we're going to be able to catch it, because it's really hard to... Yep, see? And the thing is, in the Safari Zone, Chanseys can just run from you immediately, and you aren't able to weaken them at all. So, like they say, catching a Chansey is all up to chance. See? Okay, I don't want to... See, I want to Thunderbolt it and try and, paralyze it, but it keeps using Double Edge, and I don't want... Now, I know a Thunderbolt won't kill it because the special is high enough. Okay, good. I was gonna say, but I don't want it to Double Edge itself to death because that move has recoil. But yeah, Chansey, I think originally it was gonna be called Rocky, because it's lucky. Yeah. Very good. Eventually gets even better. As far as a thing. So I'm just going to call it Rocky. I'm just going to do all caps because it's Japanese English. Like lucky, except for Japanese people. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Found a PP up. Haha. You said PP. Haha. You said up. Haha. But yeah, basically my questions with Crystal are, one, Crystal is the first game where you get to choose your protagonist, if they're a male or female. Yeah, gender binarism Oh, wait. Whoa. Was that where I came in? Crap, I have no idea how to get to this cave. Yeah, don't kill me, you guys. Sorry. I really should have, looked in a guide before this, but whatever. This is Adventure Time. No, not Adventure Time. That's a different thing entirely. Whatever, I'll try a different route in those catacombs up there. But Pokemon Crystal, you can choose if you're a boy or a girl. You can choose your name, your rival's name, and you can choose a lot of things like that. You can choose... Oh! I need to find a way into that thing. I don't know. I think I need to take... Ugh. Sorry, you guys. whatever. But yeah, I need to choose my rival's name, my name, my gender, and since I'm gonna be playing Crystal, and unlike Green or Blue or Red, where there's obviously like a Pokemon that goes with the name of the game, I don't know what Pokemon to pick as my starter. So I also want you guys to say who my starter Pokemon should be, whether it should be Chikorita, the Grass type, Totodile, the Water type, or Cyndaquil, the Fire type. I'm leaving it all up to you guys. And a lot of how I build my team will be based on what you guys tell me. So I'm wanting a lot more kind of interaction with you. If you catch my drift, a lot more of you guys saying what you want, and me saying, crap, I keep doubling back on myself in this darn dungeon. Gah! Oh, there's a Ditto. Ditto is a really cool Pokemon. You want to know why? Well, Ditto has really sucky stats in basically everything. So I'm going to use my weak attack so I don't kill it. Yeah, see, look at that. I mean, even if for a crit, like that's... But it has the move Transform. Copies your Pokemon down to everything, all the stats, all the moves, except for it also, it keeps the same HP. So, and Ditto doesn't have that good of HP, so even it's usually not going to be as good, but it gets way more useful in future games, and I have no idea what I'm doing at this point, really. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? Let me dig out of here, and then see what I can do. Yep, digging is just spinning and no, I go back to my house. Crap, just a second, you guys. Ah! Ah! Oh my god! Ah! What the? Oh my god! Ah! 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 Okay, I knew Jigglypuff had terrible eyes, but look at that thing! Ah, it wants to hug me, or it wants to kill me. Oh, okay. I never thought to go left when I went to the last, like the last ladder. And it's really obvious, too. But I just needed to look at a map. But yeah, here we go. Down to the final floor. Oh wait, no, this is the same floor again. Well, to the ladder that goes up. To the final floor. Or the ladder goes down? I don't know. You can't tell with these graphics. Do. It's Parasect. Yeah, watch out for Parasects because they can do Spore, which always puts you to sleep, and it's like one of the only moves that does that, like 100% puts you to sleep. But fortunately, this one is dumb, and it's just going to use a move that will ultimately be useless because unless Slash doesn't crit, yeah, like that ever happens. Oh. I was gonna say, unless that, yeah, but I guess it's a little tougher than that. But whatever, we can still take it out with a weak attack, like a Payday. Get a little extra money that we don't even need now. Go get items, cause we don't need these items, but why not? Back to Revive. You can't buy those, so that's good. You can get stuff you can't buy. That's the only thing we really need use for, cause we can use Slash or dang else. Okay, sorry. I'm just a little antsy because I'm gonna finally go to the final thingy final. Although I'll probably have another thing later. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, help me choose all these things for, choose all the okay, I can't even, I can't believe like, memes are fine, whatever, but, I feel kind of bad, like, just randomly quoting memes. Electrode, I don't want you to explode on me. Should I run away or should I just slash you? I'm gonna slash you! I'm gonna slash you! See, Electrode is currently the fastest Pokemon in the game, but our Vintorisa is trained, and thus through a secret thingy that I only really know about in 3rd generation games, so won't tell you guys really about until then, we're still faster. But that doesn't matter, because Self-Destruct is balls out, one of the most powerful moves in the game. Explosion's a more powerful version of it, but let's use one of those Max Revives, But, yeah, Explosion, or Self-Destruct is really powerful, normal type move, makes you faint, but when you use it, it actually kind of cheats, because one of its effects is it halves the opponent's defense, so, like, it's basically twice as powerful as it looks like it is. So even though it's only about as powerful as, like, Hydro Pump, it's actually twice that strong, especially going from a normal type Pokemon, but only one normal type Pokemon that I know of can learn that, yeah. Oh, a Rhydon. Hey, you know what? The only Rhydon that we ever want to see is our very own Venusaur. So, shut your mouth, Rhydon. Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. You ain't do nothing to me. Oh, unleash your fury. Yeah, that fury is gonna get me so bad. Oh no, I'm gonna attack with fury. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. You know why? Because this is Venturisa shooting bubbles at your face with a laser beam. That's right, Rhydon. That's right. Yeah. Get out of my face. I'm sorry I'm being so sassy, you guys. I was watching sassy videos in the thingy. Specific. Oh, come on, really? Right after we get an Ultra Ball, I'm sick of Chanseys. Death to. Oh my God, level 64. Holy crap. Whatever. I'm running anyway. Yeah, like I said, you find real powerful Pokemon in here. I was specifically watching that one video with the lady who's like doing the anti-slut shaming rant. But she's very crude and stuff, like yeah, I'm not gonna quote her because anything that's in there that can be quoted uses lewd language, but it's hilarious. Anyone who's seen it knows what I'm talking about. Oh my God, it's hilarious. She's like, what kind of double standard, glass ceiling, left-handed, invisible, sexist, you know, whatever. And it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Aesthetics? Okay. But anyway, and the thing is, I can only find that video on Tumblr. Like, I can't find it on YouTube, and I asked a friend of mine who likes the video even more than I do, and was like, hey, yeah, I can't find it on YouTube. I've searched everywhere. I've done it in quotes, blah, blah, blah. So if any of you guys, like, know if that's a YouTube video, and if so, where it is, let me know, because I just can't find it. Okay, we found an Ultra Ball. Anyway, what I want to do is next episode will be the final episode. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the Elite Four on with one, maybe two Pokemon. And it's going to be this, the most powerful Pokemon in the game, Mewtwo. That's right, folks. Yeah, look how cool that Pokemon looks. Like, even though, like, the spriting's kind of all off, like, it doesn't really look like that in future games, whatever. Like, let's just try slashing it, see how much that does. Okay, it's being dumb. Because Recover doesn't do anything when it's at full health like that. Look at that. With a critical hit from Slash. And Defense is Mewtwo's lowest stat. And a critical hit only does that much. Wow. And look at... Oh, wow. Highest special in the game. You cannot grasp the true form of Mewtwo's attack. Yeah. Let's end this all with Indiana. See, here's the thing. Even with my whole team, I probably couldn't beat Mewtwo. It's that powerful. And any balls you throw at it will usually miss, except for the one that never misses. The Master Ball! That true form thing was because Mewtwo's partially based on Gyas, the final enemy in the Earthbound games, Mother 2. Not in Mother 3, actually. But it looks a lot like it. And this game was made by the same people who made that game. So yeah. Creatures Inc. was formerly something like that. I don't know. Let's name Mewtwo. Mike? No. Let's name... what are we going to name Mewtwo? I never even thought of what I'm going to name YouTube. YouTube? I almost just called it YouTube. I'm going to name it YouTube. Because why not? Sounds similar. Phonetic similarities. Anyway, we just caught the most powerful Pokemon in the game. Next episode, I'm going to show you guys what it can do. Tell me what kind of stuff you want me to do in Crystal. Message me with your thingies. And I will talk to you guys later.